Hi, my name is Angelica Pop, and today I'll be talking about the app that Adidas put out a couple years ago. It's called Fit and Run. It's a running app that you run while you're running. It's a lot of runs. And what it does is it tracks the distance that you've run and the amount of time that it's taken you to run that distance. It does very many more things than this. When you use it regularly, it will have you set a weekly training goal. You can set one for as many hours or minutes as you would like, up to difficult. The one drawback of this is that it starts at a higher level, so at an athlete level, I think, because beginners aren't going to want to start running for 2.5 hours a week. Um, but it tracks how far you've run by GPS, and it will give you a map of what you've actually run, as well as a score out of 1,000. 1,000 being perfect, the most spectacular run that anybody in your area has ran. It compares your scores to runners in the area who also use the app, which is neat. I'm going to show you the details of one of the runs I took while I was using this app. So I ran on the road, right? And here, let me see if this will adjust. So this shows a map of my run, right? Where I started, where I ended. My score was 6:06, which is okay. The duration of my run, the distance in miles, 4 miles, average pace 9:11, how many calories I burned, and then you can rate it at the end. So based on difficulty. So if you thought it was a difficult run, you can make it, you know, 5 stars or 4 stars, and if you thought it was easier, you can rate it however you want to. You can also add shoes here and notes here, which is helpful if you're training and today was a hard day. You can write about it and you can keep it in that log, and it will keep it there. You can set a weekly goal that changes. So next week, if I want to add a different goal, I can add intensity to it. So this would be for next week, right? Just give it a second to adjust. So 0% for next week. This shows your daily progress on the different training zones. Blue being the easiest, green being a little more difficult, yellow being hard, and red being the endurance level. This will show your daily progress. You can add intensity and share your results on social media, which is really neat. Another thing I liked about this is that it gives you a training plan. When you finish a whole week and you meet your goals, it will take into account your heart rate, the distance you've run, and your time, and everything like that, and it will help you train for a different coach for different sports and goals. So, one thing you can do is running. You can also do it for fitness or a specific sport. And Adidas has a thing called My Coach, MI Coach, that they'll make a plan for you, and then they'll coach you with your earbuds on while you're running, and then you can track your results, which is really neat. They have training plans for almost anything from rugby to hockey to soccer to running a marathon, which is neat. You can also attach different devices to it to make it more personalized to your goals. So there's a device called Bluetooth Smart HRM that Adidas Train&Run supports. It's just a heart rate monitor that works through Bluetooth. You can also do something that's called Bluetooth Smart Ride Sensor, and that basically tells you the speed and distance of your run. Um, there's other heart rate monitors. Adidas has one called FitSmart, and it measures your daily steps and calorie burn, workout intensity with wrist-based heart rate pace distance, and stride rate. The only thing that Adidas doesn't offer that this does is the stride rate, which I don't know if that's that important to you, but if it is, you can add that. You can also have your own blog on here, which includes advice from other runners and advice of your own that you can share with other people. You can share it to Facebook or other social media accounts, and overall, I think this is a very adaptable app that helps you start at a slower pace, encourages you to do better, and tracks your results. The only drawback of this app is that it's geared to higher level runners, so just keep that into account if you want to use it. And that is my review of the Adidas running app.